The next space we'll talk about in detail is called the workspace. So in the workspace, all I've done so far is I've imported a background, like we've seen when we talked about the library. I've imported a person, and I've imported some properties or an object, as in these headphones. Now, what's special about the workspace is this is specifically the workspace, this main screen here. However, we can do things such as when we select our player, we saw over here we could make them do different effects. However, there's a few other things we can do here. We can delete them, we can flip their direction, we can swap them out with somebody else, so we could swap it to this person. Then we can come back here. Come on. Then we can also do this thing called multi-move. So in this case, if we wanted her to move to different spots, I'm going to hit start. Now let's say I want her to start here. The next position I want her to go to, you'll see it's kind of connected by a string. I'll hit add pin. So now she'll travel here. I want her to travel again up over here, add pin. Then I want her to come back down, add a pin, and we'll see when we run this that she will move all over the place here to all of the spots that we told her to when we play this. And that is the gist of your workspace. However, there's a few other spots here. We'll talk about the camera. You can zoom in specifically to different pieces. Then you can move back to the original frame, which would be this. You can add a grid on your screen to see directly where the middle of the screen is. You can enlarge your screen, you can shrink your screen, you can keep it normal. You can also add effects to your person, so you could have them blur in, they could move in left to right. These effect pieces right here will allow your character to come into the screen in different ways. And that is your workspace introduction.